Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle, and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
We have another new deck tonight. Is the Neoteric Feminine Tarot. So this one's really pretty, and I did the 4K flip through so I could use it tonight. Very good illustrator-based, vector graphic-based art, and very cool. I really like it. I'm really enjoying this particular deck. It's good. It comes with a great book, and I'm pretty happy with the Kickstarter. Normally, I complain nonstop about Kickstarters, but this one actually delivered on the promises. I like it. High Priestess and Oscar, thank you for your donations over PayPal. We got Dominique from last night. We need to get that. Silent Victory, thank you for your donation. In chat, we got Farida, High Priestess, Maruta, Ms. Moonlight. We got Serene and Cassandra and Reiki, Sarah, and Teddy. What is going on? Merciful Mermaid, welcome as well. All right, so let's get yesterday's question that we missed, which was from Dominique. I'm butchering this. I'm butchering it pretty badly. DominqueKeyy K or something like that. Okay, there we go. Anyway, how does my person feel? All right, how does my person feel towards me? This is one that we could not get last night because we did have to leave. Let's go ahead and start off with this deck. I'm kind of excited to use it, see what kind of things get out of it, and how good it reads. So that's one thing, right? I think this is part of the channel that I like the best. I not only unbox a ton of tarot, but also read with it, so you get to see it live in action, how it reads, what happens with it, if it blends well with the readings and whatnot. Anyway, Misrak, I thank you for your donation as well. So yeah, it looks pretty good on the table. I like it. It looks good on the table as well. All right, how does this person feel? You have a 4 of Wands and an 8, right? A little bit of Pentacles mixed in with Cups. You got the Wands energy at first. This person is building a home. They do have some expectations from you. They do have some long-term plans from this interaction, and I think this is something that they're looking forward to. They kind of like the overall feel, the look and feel of everything. They like it. 4 of Wands is a happy home, happy family, but it's a new home, and you do have sort of the socialization or getting to know each other kind of thing that goes along with this. 6 of Pentacles says this person is willing to do a lot of giving, willing to do a lot of activities and bend over backwards to make you happy. This is somebody who is fairly dedicated once they get going, and I think that's encouraging as well, because a lot of times you do kind of wonder, are they serious? Are they not? Like, where are we going with all of this stuff? 8 of Cups says there's a level of sort of a disappointment overall about how they are. It's almost like you're not as excited about them as you would like to be. It's almost like that you expect some things that have not been delivered from this connection. But the Page of Pentacles says it's just because we're getting started, we're warming up. After a while, I think that that is a process that we can do and we can make happen. So it looks pretty good. Overall, it is pretty encouraging indeed. So yeah, I kind of like this on the table as well. All right. Let us go to the next question, which is High Priestess wants to know about dental surgery. All right, let's see, dentist. All right, so the question is, do you see the dentist I chose doing the cosmetic work that I want, right? Because we chose this person. Are they going to be able to do this? Is this going to be an opportunity for them to sort of make that happen? Let's kind of see where that is going as well. All right, Serene, what is going on? Tarot teasers are welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. Be random with me. Forgot to log out. Forgot to log out. All right, so we got a new dentist. Is this person going to do the work that we require? Is this person going to be doing something that is good overall? 10 of Cups says yes. 10 of Cups is nice. It's like this satiation, this happiness with what's going on. We're pretty content with how things are moving, how things are going, and it feels like that the dentist is going to do what we kind of need here. 10 of Cups being a happy home, happy family. As far as the emotional realm too, just talks about being content with the work, being happy with where we're at, what we have had done. Overall, it looks pretty decent. 7 of Pentacles says this person is very good at what they do. Seven of Pentacles is all about planting the seeds for success, making things better, improving things over a long period of time. And the Seven of Pentacles is a very encouraging card in this realm as well, right? Peggy, you're welcome. We got Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Crafty lady, what is going on? But yeah, this is somebody who does good work. Nine of Cups with a Ten of Cups combo, beautiful combo overall, talks about the satiation, talks about the level of contentment, happiness, with what I have seen, what I have received. And that is what kind of sort of really is poignant in this reading. So overall, we're going to go with a nice little thumbs up here, and I like it. It looks like that you'll be happy indeed with this, Dennis. Very encouraging reading. I love the cards, especially the 9 and 10 of Pentacles combo, sandwiching this level of good work, right? The contentment in the what happened, and in the middle, it feels like that this is something that did the good work that caused the contentment as well. So I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be looking pretty good. We got Oscar is next, wants to know over there. A little bit of a general reading. We got 2 weeks to burn over here. What is going to happen with that? All right, let's get some general action on the table. What are we looking for tonight? I mean, we have all the standard decks we have. It is a little bit of a kind of a party Friday. Let's go ahead and get something a little bit different. We haven't had Ask the Witch on the table in a while. Pretty happy about this deck too. This is another one that is a vector-based kind of thing. You do have a lot of pink aspects in this. Not as much as that feminine deck, but the vector-based graphics, there's a lot of competition in this space, I gotta say, right? Becca Boo, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? But yeah, the vector-based graphics, a ton of competition here. I'm kind of interested, like, who wins? Ooh, that'd be a good video, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? That'd be a good video. Like, who makes the best vector graphics deck? Because I think that is a fairly competitive space. I think you do have a lot of competition, and I'd be kind of interested to see, you know, you vote as well as me on who did the best job. It'd be kind of fun. I think that's a future video I want to do. Does that include, what does that include? That does include decks like this too. So, I mean, they all kind of look a little similar, but different. So I guess it kind of comes down to artistically who did the best job, what kind of look and feel do we have, are the cards different, is it well thought out, kind of thing. Karima, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. All right, let's look for the general for 2 weeks. Week 1, we'll go over here. Week 2, let's have that there. Week 1, the 10 of Swords. It is time to just cut a lot of stuff out. How can you optimize what you're doing? I'm not saying that you're wasting time on this or that. I'm saying, how can we optimize? How can we streamline a lot of the stuff that we have in our life, right? The 10 of Swords with the star. It says cut out the destinations that don't work. Cut out the sort of the, you know, the pathways that aren't really functioning for us, and get more direct place to be here, right? Karima, I think we have like 4 in the queue. It's pretty short. All right, let's show the queue right now while we're going to do that. We got Dominique, we just did. We got Misrak, Sarah, and Karima. So you are a couple away. Pretty decent queue tonight. But yeah, do what works, not what doesn't. And that kind of comes back to a lot of times what we're sort of feeling in life is, I want to do something, it's not working, but if I keep doing it, if I keep trying it, maybe I can force it to work. Maybe I can make it happen. And I think that's sort of what's happening in week 1. Definitely don't want to get involved with that. A lot of wasted time in there too, right? Week 2, 8 of Pentacles and the 6. The work takes a little bit longer than what you would like. The work gets you to where you want to be, just the functioning, the effort, the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. I think they sort of get you to that level of, yeah, this works for me overall. But the 6 of Swords says it's going to take a little bit longer than what you had anticipated, which is going to be all right? Because we've streamlined what we did on week 1. Week 2, we're sort of implementing some of the streamlining with that 8 of Pentacles, getting the work done, but it just takes a little bit longer longer than what we would expect. So make your short-term goals, midterm, long-term goals. Don't try to get everything done at once, right? It's kind of like in stock trading. A lot of times you'll try to fund. So you have an account. You have one of these trial accounts and you need to put $2,000 into it. So you try to do all of that in one day, right? Instead of just putting maybe 500 in it in 4 days or 200 for 10 days and just sort of take it easy. Don't rush through it kind of thing. Try to get it all done. And that really doesn't work in the long run because you'll end up just blowing up your account or what have you with that. Anyway, thank you again, Oscar. I appreciate you. We got Silent Victory is next. Silent Victory wants to know, will my husband get the project manager job? We work for it. We get it done. We're sort of seeing where it is going to take us. And for that one, I really kind of like this deck over here called the Adventure Tarot. Making it happen. Making it happen, right? There we go. Teddy. Yeah, you know, we do things. We do examples sometimes, but you know, that's it. That is it. Anyway, all right. Anyone have the current waiting list? How big is the list? Do you have a waiting list? Does anybody have the current waiting list? I think that's an old message, I'm assuming. Anyway, all right. Will my husband become a project manager that we want to be at the end of the day? Let's see if that's going to be all right. Oh, man, that looks pretty good. You do have a little bit of a 5 with a level of competition here that could be a little bit, you know, prohibitive as far as the project manager goes. A lot of people are on the list. A lot of people want to see that, want to see where it's going. The death card said that is a nice change of pace. It is quite possible indeed. The card that really kind of pushes it over the edge over there and just says, yeah, we can go over here, sit down, do the project management work is the 6. The 6 is the Lord of Victory, and that's what you want to see here, especially in the first slot. You're looking at the capability, the amount of work being good. We're looking at a level of success from that. Overall, it looks pretty clean, nice, easy, yes. Nice, easy, yes. That's what makes it happen, right? That's what makes it happen. So I think that's it. I think that is it. We're going to go with a nice project manager. I think you get it. Looking good, looking decent. At the end of the day, we got Misrak and coming up next. We got what is coming from me in the coming months. What kind of adventure? Speaking of art of adventure, kind of adventure are we going to get done with that? All right. Let's use a different deck. It has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute since we have put the wheel, the golden wheel, up on here, and I want to see where this is going to be, right? Where this is going to take us. So, there we go. All right, give it a little bit of shuffle. Paula, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? A little bit of a shuffle. The golden wheel, warm this thing up. It has been cold over there. It's been lonely. It hasn't been here in a while. So yeah, let's see. What's coming up for the coming months? A little bit of a general future look, future peek over there. See what kind of things we can get into. What kind of trouble can Misrak get themselves into? 3 of Wands. What you're searching for hasn't really been defined yet. See, this is the thing, right? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? What kind of goals do you have lined up? What kind of things are you excited about? Are you pushing forward on? Are you trying to get at the end of the day? I really think that it's going to be one of those opinions on this. 3 of Wands says you need to look forward. We need to set the goals. The 3 of Wands is like, what is next? What is next? And with the Temperance card, you want to be realistic because a lot of times we do get a little too excited. We want to do this or do that. And, you know, a lot of times that's kind of a difficult thing to achieve. You want to set realistic goals over here, but you do want to see what is next and what kind of goals that you want. A lot of times we do get stagnant. We're kind of happy. We're kind of in that zone, a little too much of the comfort zone. And, you know, sometimes you get a problem with that. In other words, you're not really making the progress that you would like to see. And a lot of people do need more of that as it goes through. Temperance card just says the balance is going to be the best part of this. You definitely don't want to get out of balance. I do think you have 2 extremes coming, not only in the next months, but towards the end of the year. Number 1 extreme is money. I really think that you have this unexpected bill. It's hitting you late spring, maybe early summer. This unexpected bill is going to take a lot out of you. This is going to be something where it's like, whoa, I need a lot of resources. I need to put a lot of things down and what have you. The second thing is like either a baby or a wedding, some big sort of event in your life. It could be in your life directly. It could be affected from friends, family, whatnot. But this does pull you in a different direction, get you in a place that you didn't expect to be. Ace of Wheels also talks about be careful with the things that we do start, that we do begin. Make sure that we're capable of doing that. A lot of times maybe we'll get something excitable. We're not really getting a lot of things happening, but the Page of Swords says watch the learning process. The learning process is going to be one thing in the coming months as well. You want to expand your learning, especially in the esoteric, especially in tarot, especially kind of where you are in your tarot journey. I really think that you're at a point in your life to where your tarot journey is going to take a very good turn, where you're learning a lot. You're picking up a lot of skills, and your abilities in the tarot realm are going to get sort of in a little bit of that overdrive, and that's going to be a good thing for you overall, right? You're getting overdrive, getting things done, pushing forward. I think that's going to be something that you can do there. There we go. A little bit of a golden wheel action. It has been a hot minute since that has been on the table. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, we got this one over here. This has been a hot minute since that's been on the table too. We're going to go with Sarah is next. We'll skip this one. We're a little bit of a Victorian romantic action going over there. Where the hell is the Victorian? Here. All right, Victorian romantic. Y'all have been waiting for this. This is one of the most exciting ones out there. I'm just saying. One of the most exciting decks that's come out in a long time. I've been waiting for this, for the version 4. So I had the version 3 and then ended up selling it and, just kind of missed it a little bit. The version 4 came out. I'm like, yes, this is something that I want to pick up, right? Something that I want to pick up. All right, April. What is happening for April? What kind of adventures do we have in April? A little bit of a stressor. I mean, the first thing comes across, right? As far as sort of what is the preview for April? Where are we looking? The first thing that comes out, in my opinion, is a bit of a stress. Stress doesn't mean that stress is bad a lot. It just means that stress means there's a lot of expectations from you. And there's a lot of expectations in your life, not only maybe with a little bit of a love action or maybe with a little bit of a career, but it seems like everybody wants something. Everybody is requesting. Everybody is pushing through to the next zone, right? And that could be good, it could be bad, but it just introduces stress. I think the level of anxiety is way up in April. I think that is a lot of expectations from you for, number one, your time. Number two, your emotions. I think your emotions start hitting a few extremes in April, which is okay, but just be aware that that's something you have to deal with long term, right? That's going to be something a little bit maybe non-advantageous at the end of the day. All right, so this is sort of intuitive. Let's look at what the cards say. Seven of Swords talks about sneaking out, talks about escapism. There is a level of escapism that you're tending to do in April. We talked about the anxiety, talked about the stress, talked about the level of demands being higher, and you look at that Seven of Swords, and that's something where you're like, that's what I feel. How can I escape? What can I do? Instead of doing that, you definitely want to lean towards more of a triage in this thing. What is going to be the primary importance of what I need to do, when I need to get it done, versus what realistically can I get done today, next week, next month, kind of thing. So triage it out, right? If it's at work, talk to the manager about triaging. What do you need from me? What is going to be the priority? Because the Seven of Swords says escapism is going to take you into a place where you're not getting much done. Getting the triage out there is going to be the best option for you. King of Cups just talks about the level of teamwork that we are looking at in April. You do have a lot of people with demands, with the organization, with the, just the overall feel of I need this, I need that, right? And that sort of gets on our nerves sometimes, but occasionally that's good. But I think the big thing here is to just level up on the teamwork. Allow yourself to be on the team. Allow the team to be a part of sort of your overall look and feel there. Sage K, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But the King of Cups talks about that. Wheel of Fortune talks about a level of delivery. You're getting a lot of deliveries. You're delivering a lot of things. In other words, you're really sort of pushing out some of the objectives, pushing out some things in April, and I think that's good. I think people do appreciate the level of delivery that you're coming in for, but just sort of be aware that is an expectation. You need to deliver. You need to bring whatever we're bringing. You got a couple of kings with a wand and a cups. The leadership takes its toll on everybody. I think the leader ends up being a little too stressed, a little too anxious. They do end up stressing other people out. It's almost like the leadership goes a little south, a little sour, and that's something that kind of works all of our nerves with that. All of the kings seem to be out here, at least most of them. We are, of course, missing the swords, but I mean, the King of Pentacles, it's all about the leadership. You have the leadership working on this particular objective. You have a leadership working on this. You have leadership working on that. There's too many leaders, not enough people working on things, and you do feel that. That does build into the anxiety, but that's something you're going to have to deal with long term, but sort of deal with it in your own way with that. Sage K, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we're looking good tonight. Let's see what is next. All right, we got Sage K in the queue. Right now we got Karima. Is that, what are Shoal's current feelings towards me? Let's get another romantic deck out here. We have all of the romance tonight. Modern Love Tarot is going to be in the romantic queue. This is one by Anthony. It's a great deck. Everything is just fantastic with this, and one of the best decks that I have, actually, for romantic readings, love readings, kind of future stuff. So looking good. EM, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Let me know what your question is. I greatly appreciate you. All right. What are Shoal's current feelings towards me? Where is this going to take me? Is this person serious? Or where are we going to be? Is this an X? I have to say, is this an X? I'm kind of curious. Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, a little bit of the Empress and the Seven of Cups. Just somebody who can't make up their mind is what we have. We have somebody who can't make up their mind. This is somebody who gets excited about this person or that person. They get overexcited. I think they go a little overboard towards one person or another, and you just end up having this level of confusion from them or a level of non-seriousness about them, and I think that's something that happens as well. Three of Cups with a Seven of Cups, sandwiching the rest of this. The person just can't make up their mind. The person can't really get serious about anything. They seem to be waffling over here, over there. They don't seem to be like too interested in one particular thing. A little bit of a touch and go for a variety of different things, sort of sandwiching us over here. Cinderella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Ace of Pentacles, what are their current feelings towards me? Let's start something and see where it goes. Indecision does appreciate through this entire thing, but the Ace of Pentacles says, I'm willing to give this a shot, willing to make this work. I'm willing to see where this goes, right? Six of Swords says it's almost like this could be a long-term thing. This could be something where ideally I would like to get it long-term or what have you, but I think that realistically you do have the sandwich of I can't focus on one thing. I got a lot of distraction. It does differentiate. It does pull away from the long-term objectives and how realistic that could be. Overall, the intentions are pretty good. Feelings are good. With the Empress, it's always a great card to have as far as feelings go. It talks about the birth of something exciting, the birth of something that could go somewhere, that could bring us a level of happiness that we have been looking for. And overall, it's just a fantastic card to have in the middle here, but just be aware we have a level of hopping back and forth that's going to kind of kill us in the meantime. So yeah, we have a little mixed messages in between all of that. EM, thank you for your donation again. I appreciate you. Shenanigans, there we go. All right, Shenanigans, you are in the queue. Shantae, thank you for your donation as well. We got Sarah done, Misrak done, Karima done. We're off to the races with a Sage K. Should I get a part-time job working at Starbucks or just find something different? Let's see. Do we have a coffee deck? I don't think we have a coffee deck. That would be a good see. I want to get my Tasty Tarot out of the box and get that running and going, but you know, that's the way it goes. Tasty Tarot would be perfect for this. We got the coffee and the Two of Cups. We got coffee and other parts of it. So I'm just saying that would have been fantastic, but oh well. All right. Anyway, should I get a part-time job as a barista? Does Starbucks like me? Would Starbucks not like me? Let's see. They are overworked when I go in there. The Starbucks is always packed with people and they are like just pouring sweat. They're like going as fast as they can to make as many drinks as they can. It looks pretty bad when I go in there. Maybe if you get like a 3 p.m. shift or something, that'd be good. But yeah, that 5 a.m. shift or whatever, ugh. On Saturday, sometimes there's like 50 to 60 people packed into the Starbucks. Anyway, should I get a Starbucks or should I get a barista job? 8 of Wands. That's kind of interesting there. I think it'd be a part-time job. I really think they're going to overwork you in that particular profession. Page of Wands feels like that there's a lot of mistakes to be made. There's a lot of overwork to be done. It feels like just the level of doing this, doing that, trying to hustle through. It almost feels like you're not getting enough hours too. You got that 4 of Swords where I'm kind of sitting at home waiting for my hours. One time, my daughter had a job where they worked her like 2 hours a day. And was it like an hour or 2 hours a day? And so she'd drive 30 minutes to get there to work 2 hours and then drive 30 minutes back. It was kind of bad. Anyway, the world says that this is a barista job, does give you some options, a couple more options than you normally would have had, but it feels like that this is not something you're too excited about. 8 of Wands, hey, if you want to do it short term, get a little bit of cashola, do that thing. Page of Wands, just be ready to be overworked pretty quickly, be ready to leave pretty quickly as well, and you're just not getting the hours that you would like, right? But I mean, hey, part-time job is not meant to be long-term career, so you know, take it as it goes there. Anyway, just my opinion though. All right, we got let's see, Shenanigans is next. We got to see a bit of favorable divorce. Favorable divorce. It's 4 hours minimum pay. Ooh, okay. Well, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. Yeah, she had to drive 30 minutes. And then they'd work her like 2 hours and they'd be like, get out of here. And she's like, this job sucks. It was at a phone store, you know, where they sell your phone. They'll sell you like a Verizon store or a Cricket Wireless store or something like that. Anyway, that was just kind of the situation, so it's kind of crappy. Ms. Tarot D, been a minute. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? All right, EM wants to know, divorce proceedings, is it going to go all right? Or is it going to be, oh, by the way, I'm not a lawyer, nor do I play one on TV. So, entertainment purposes only. This is not legal advice. This is just an entertaining reading with cards, all right? So, what do you think? How does the future possibly look? Death card, Hermit, 5, Strength. It says this is going to drag out a little longer than what you want, number 1. Number 2, you do have a little bit of a surprise ending. It's almost like that there's something that's dropped in the court case that you're like, oh crap, what is that? So that is a serious court case. It's almost, here's what I think. It's almost like that you get everything going pretty well. It looks like a open and shut case, and then all of a sudden the surprise ending happens, right? Geetika, welcome. I appreciate you. But yeah, it just feels like it's a little bit challenging all of a sudden. So you're looking at it go smoothly. All of a sudden, big changes happen. It feels like either the lawyer becomes a little bit of a liability or the lawyer doesn't know something and all of a sudden, boom, have a little bit of a surprise ending. So yeah, Strength card says you do prevail. So I'm not saying you win or lose. I'm saying that you do have a pretty good outcome here. Strength is one of those of having patience, letting things roll out the way that they need to, letting all of these majors go forth the way that they need to and not rushing anything, letting things go the way that they need to, right? It will sort of prevail over the level of stiff competition that we have here, and you do have a little bit of a surprise ending over there. So yeah, overall, a couple of twists and turns in it. It looks favorable at the end of the day. Strength card is about having patience. Not only that, but the Hermit card's that level of success, the level of unwielding, sort of that shining the light onto this change, the change maybe being favorable in a lot of ways, but you do have a little bit of a plot twist in the middle of the story. So it looks pretty good overall. Just don't let the plot twist freak you out and throw you off as far as that goes, at least in my opinion. As always, entertainment purposes only. Backbone, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Cinderella is next. General reading. Where are we going? What are we doing with all of the general reads over there? Get a little bit of a Ciro Marquetti. I can do that. I can do that is what I'm saying. Backbone, thank you again for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Sage K, yeah, those are pretty exciting. Pretty exciting read. I kind of like it. Canadian dollars. Yeah, you never know what kind of dollars it is. It's Canadian dollars. So yeah. Anyway, all right. General reading. We got 5 weeks. Anything should I be aware of? Let's break it down like MC Hammer over here into some 5 cards for 1 per week, right? Backbone with a double dono. Thank you so much. Where are we going? Week 1. What is that looking like? Oh, week 1 is far different than you would expect. There's a lot of good stuff, including a level of enlightenment that comes from week 1. I think week 1 has a level of sort of, this is really obvious. This is how things go through. What kind of things are going to be done here? It looks like what you see is what you get, right? What you get. Not a problem. There's no secrets. There's no hidden agenda. Not anything that's going to sort of corrupt how week 1 goes. Week 2, though, looks like it's more of a jovial atmosphere. Week 2 feels like maybe we've accomplished something. Maybe we pushed through and prevailed in some ways that we had not expected. It's almost like a surprise ending, but it's a good surprise ending. It brings you a level of excitement, like, ooh, this could be cool. This could be the level that I'm kind of looking. I enjoy, where this is going. So there we go. A little bit of a surprise, but a good surprise. Almost like things work out unexpectedly when that go. And then we have the 10 of Cups right after that. Week 3. It's all about getting the happy home, happy family, getting all of this stuff nailed down. What can we do realistically? How can we settle down? How can we get grounded? Because week 3 needs some grounding. Maybe it's because the jovial atmosphere or that celebration got us into the level of kind of weirdness, but it feels like we need to settle down, feels like we need to ground. You definitely want to do that on week 3. I think that's going to be primary importance. Week 4 and 5 over there. Geetika, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. We got a week 4 over here of be quiet. Stop trying to do so much. Let the waves come through. Let things move the direction that they want to. Don't try to force anything here. You're going to be a little bit restricted. Don't panic. Let things just go through. A lot of times we do try to micromanage everything. Not really realistic in this particular aspect, especially as we roll into the end, right? Look at this Empress feel over here. And this says, be careful careful of the new beginnings. There's a couple of them that you can take, make the best choice with the new beginning, and I think that's going to take you in the direction you would like to go. There we go. And that is it for a Ciro Marquetti deck. Making it happen tonight. There we go. All right. Bring back the Lantern Path. I mean, you know, it's there. It is there. Shantae is next. We got a little bit of a Shantae action over there. Jeremy's feelings. What is going on with Jeremy's feelings? Lantern Path is on the table. This is such a beautiful deck. Perfect deck for this, right? Just like the feelings, the emotions, where things going to be here. I like it a lot. What are the feelings for us? Five of Pentacles is interesting. A little bit of a page and a Ten of Pentacles combo here. It feels like the Ten of Pentacles, like we're all right. Things are all right. I think that's one of the big things here. Things are all right. They're going to be okay. It's almost like that there's a level of insecurity or guessing, or I don't have a lot of enthusiasm toward where I would like to be or what I would like to do here. Ten of Pentacles says, take a deep breath, relax, things are going to be all right in here, right? Lani, you're welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. But the Ten of Pentacles says, hey, we're in it for the long run. We have good feelings. We have good intentions. Page of Pentacles says the implementation could be a little bit of challenge in there. Page of Pentacles is almost like, look at me. A little bit of an insecurity from Jeremy. Look at me. I need the attention. I need this. I need that. Maybe that could be a detrimental thing overall, but it is something to sort of, you know, be aware of. That they do need a level of security. They do have a level of insecurity that they need kind of sort of be looked at. Five of Pentacles says Jeremy makes some really bad decisions in the next month, maybe 2 months. Just be aware of that. You are going to have to sort of deal with that as it comes along. And that is your reading. Thank you again. I greatly appreciate that. We got the next one is a backbone. Wants to know where are we going with all of that. Let's get some more new decks. Haven't been over there. We got the Poe. Now we got the Poe. I want to use the Northern Animal Tarot. It has been a hot minute since the Northern Animal Tarot's been on the table. That is it, right? The lady on the back of the Mystic Palace reminds of you, Teddy. Maybe. Ms. Moonlight Musing, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, we'll look at the job at Rue 21. I don't know what that means, but that sounds exciting. Rue 21 is always better than Rue 12. You know what I'm saying? Well, I get the job. You got the Magician. Oh, man, you got the restrictions. You got the conflict. Looks a little challenged with that. I think it's possible to get it, yes. This is a situation of, do you want the job? And I think this is one of the things here. Do you want the job? The Magician. Is that going to be something that you want? I think that there's a level of insecurity. There's a level of unknown that comes with this particular job. I think that is kind of challenging to get in and make things happen. You'd have some restrictions, like I can't get there on time, or the transportation is an issue, or something's going on, right? Something's going on with this particular thing. But yeah, it feels like I'm not able to get this done. Anyway, the 5 says, hey, getting in is easy. Staying in is not easy. This is something where you're like, how much effort do I want to put into this? Because it doesn't look like anything exciting that I really want to dedicate myself to. But, you know, that's it. That's it. Ms. Moonlight Musing, thank you so much for your donation again. I greatly appreciate you. All right. All right. Getting in is easy. Staying in is a little more difficult. Away it goes. Give me a little bit of a general, though, while we're here, while we have the Animal Tarot out. What general action can we get there? Ooh, that is interesting. A little bit of a 5. I guess we can do that. We got a little bit of a 5 action over there. We got the Judgment, the Rebirth. Jupiter, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We're a little bit of a Knight of Cups with the Judgment. Man, reevaluating love, rethinking love. Maybe the love ain't working. Maybe you need a new love. Maybe you need something new in your life that's going to be a little bit exhilarating, get you in that mood, get you in a level of excitement where everything is going to be cool and wonderful. It feels like right now love is just this vacant hole. A lot of times you're not really getting the excitement, the level of sort of everything that you want in life. And that's kind of because you really don't have the goals in mind. You really don't have sort of the destination with that. Nine of Cups just says, where do you want to be in love? Chase that. I think you can get some things in love. You can get some level of excitement, some level of good stuff in there, but I think that's going to be something that you have to do. Judgment says reevaluating love, reevaluating your approach, reevaluating how you treat love, relationships, connections is in order. What can we do with this judgment? What kind of new things can we introduce? I think that's going to be kind of the question to ask, right? Cool, Zaya, welcome. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right. Let's see. What other decks can we put on the table that we haven't had in a while? It has been a minute since this one has been on the table. We got Geetika next. Jupiter, thank you for the double. Don't know. I greatly appreciate that. Wants to know hello. Well, hello to you. All right. Geetika has applied for scholarship, and you're confused. If I get it, whether I should go abroad and get it, what do the cards say? All right. Confused if I'll get it and whether I'll go and see where that's at. On the left, we're just answering the question, will I get it, right? Pretty simple, yes, no. And then on the right, should you do something about that? Should you travel? Is that going to be, if I get it, and whether I should go abroad if I get it? Will you get it? Five of Swords says it is challenging. This is something where the obstacles are in your way, right? They are in your way, absolutely. Temperance card says there's a level of success. You can do it. You can make it. You can get it moving. And I think that is going to be an exciting part of sort of this adventure. You can get it indeed. Overall, do I think that you could get it? Can you get it? Yes. I think there's a level of competition. There's a level of work. There's a level of sort of interaction, some things that you need to do to make that happen. Absolutely. Now, going abroad or not? Absolutely. Six of Wands says, hey, if I get it, Cole Zaya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. If I get it, the Six of Wands says, I want to travel. Not only do we have one travel, but two traveling cards here. I think that really focuses us in that direction of, if I get it, traveling abroad would be good. Maybe we'll pick up some residence over there. Maybe we'll get the opportunity. But if you do get it, which I think you may indeed, I would recommend the traveling. That is what the cards say over there. We have Ms. Moonlight Musing. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see. Throw a couple of cards over there, you know. Let's see, just for entertainment purposes only. Toss some cards out here. What can we find? What kind of adventures await us? What kind of adventures await us? We got the anime tarot, not the bad one, but the good anime tarot. That's the one everybody's been waiting for tonight. That is it. Crafty lady, I did unpack everything. I did. I was going to move, and then I had some unexpected challenges. I guess you could call it some unexpected challenges. So I really don't need the extra effort of moving, the extra stress of moving. So yeah, we're not moving after all. Looks like we're stuck here, but that's going to be all right. Anyway, let's see where this is going to take us. All right. We got a little anime tarot over here. Love this deck. This is the good one. All right. No reading. What do the cards say? Lovers and the Emperor. Ooh, nice. Love is on your side. Love is the destination where you want to be, where you need to be. Love is definitely on your side. It is going to be good for you in the coming months. Three of Swords into the Lovers just talks about a level of proficiency with emotions, with the connections, a lot of good things happening overall. And it just looks like love is on your side. Emotions are on your side. A lot of the things that have been in your way, that have been blocking you, just get cleared up, especially with the Emperor. It's time for making decisions. It's time for getting a pathway set up. It's time for the big movements, the big changes. The Emperor is not a small changes kind of thing. It's something where I want to make the big moves, the big changes. I want to see where this is going to take me. Because the Ten of Swords says you never know what is next. A lot of the plans that you have in the existing don't work out the way that they should, right? So we have to have the big goals, the big objectives, the big plans. If you don't, you're going to get caught into that dead end where you're just waiting for something, and getting nothing. At least, in my opinion, with that, a little bit of a general there, but a couple of encouraging words from the tarot, making it happen. TTM, what is going on? I appreciate you hanging out tonight. How are you doing? All right, cool. Zaya is next. Let's see. We got some cool Zaya action over there. Question, will me and G be in a romantic union in a year and a half? That is a long time. That is a long time, my friends. That is a very long time. A year and a half. Are we going to be where we would like to be, right? I think that's realistic. That's a pretty good timeline. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be in a romantic union. I haven't really heard it called that before, but I like it. I like it. You know, I'm not throwing shade on a romantic union. I say, hey, the more romantic unions, the better, you know? I've never had a romantic union that I did not like, if you know what I mean. I don't know, you know, but that's just me though. That's just me though. I've had romance that went sour, but I've never been in a union that I didn't like. I'm just saying. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're a year and a half. Justice says it's time to clear the air. That's time enough to clear the air. I like it. You got a Queen of Cups, the emotional satiety that comes with that, the connection, the happiness, the water of water, very good as well. Knight of Cups with the romance. Lani, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, you got that Knight of Cups. The romance is there, and we like the romance. Bottom line, romance is there, and we like it. We like where it went. We like what's happening. Very, very nice, right? And Justice says things balance out. A lot of the imbalances we're seeing now, year and a half is enough to clean that up, to make that better, to make it not as challenging as it formidably had looked in before. But I mean, that's it, right? You got the Empress as well, the level of comfort, the level of satiety, the romance, everything is there. Absolutely beautiful. We can and we will get the love balloons over there. I like a good romantic union, and that one looks pretty sweet. That looks pretty sweet indeed, right? There we go. Yeah, Archie may become accustomed to hearing T.O.'s voice. Yeah, TTM is gonna, TTM. That's your new way to put Archie to sleep, is to basically just play one of my old shows or videos or something, and then right to sleep he goes, you know? You get that, oh man, there we go. Get that mixture in there and everything works. All right. But yeah, you know, sort of a Pavlovian experience, I guess, you know, sort of, I hear T.O.'s voice and I go to sleep, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I've been sleeping on this deck. I don't know. Have you been having a romantic union on this deck, though? Tarot Magician, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see what is happening over here. We got a double Jupiter over there. Why was Jim so standoffish? What the hell's wrong with them? What's wrong with Jim? Jim needs to clean up their act, is what I'm saying. Jim needs to just straight up clean up their act over here. Why are they standoffish? What's going on? Ultraviolet says I put them to sleep. I don't know if that's good or not. That's good in some ways, but bad in others, I guess. But anyway, all right, we got a little Five of Coins, Ace of Cups, and a Death card. Why are they so standoffish? Five of Coins, it just ain't in the mood. This is something where they're indecisive. They were excited at first. Now they're not in the mood. Now they're pulling back. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of enthusiasm. A lot of enthusiasm just gone away, basically, just gone away. And that happens sometimes. We have a level of enthusiasm. We back off a little bit. It's not as good as it used to be. Things have changed. Ace of Cups, we need more sort of a reunion. We need more emotion in the situation, and there's just not enough of it at the moment. It's more of a just a, you know, day by day. Death card says any change could be a little bit better. This person needs change. They need adventure, maybe a little bit of drama, maybe a little bit of juice. in here. It just looks like they're a little challenged for the boring, predictable kind of thing with that. Anyway, will Professor TB write me a letter of recommendation? Let's see, if can you be recommended or no? I recommend you. I will write you a letter of recommendation from the fat man on YouTube. Now, you don't need a professor recommendation. All you need is the fat man on YouTube's recommendation, and you are golden. Four of coins, yes. Hanged man, yes. Four of cups, yes. It looks like you can get it done. Not going to be a problem. Easy thumbs up over here, right? Easy thumbs up. You got a four of coins over here. This is something that they want to do. This is something that they've been holding on to, something that they want to release as well. I think that's it too, right? Luthien and Empress Vision. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. It's a fine Saturday night. Bright, sunny, beautiful up here in Tejas, and I went for a good hour walk today. I got lots and lots of steps. I got 7,000 steps. Not as good as I would like, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Anyway, Bartman, what is going on? But the Hanged Man. This is something where you need to approach it a little bit differently. Need to be like, here's the reason I need this. You need to approach it differently. Approach this as very important for me, and all this other stuff, right? A Four of Cups says you just don't want to bore them. You don't want to come in with a standard. You definitely want to get them excited, get them moving with it. Any sort of emotion that we can put in there, I think it's going to be good overall for you. All right. We got that good. What deck is that? That's the same people that did this deck. It's the same people that did the Forest Creatures, I believe. They had that. Is it the Forest Creatures or is it the Dark Mansion? I gotta look. Anyway, it's called the World of Vision, I believe. There we go. All right. Let's see. What else is next? Lani with the very generous donation, and the Gemini drama never ends. That Gemini, man. What's going on with that Gemini? We'll see. We'll see with a Meraki Tarot, one of the best ones. Now, I did talk to the author about ordering like 50, maybe 100, depends on how much money I got when August comes around, but they are going to get them in August. So you got to wait until August to get, for me to get these, and then I got to sort them out, and then we'll do lots and lots of competitions every day, and we'll make sure that everybody in chat gets one, basically. Pretty simple, right? Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, part one. After the convo today, we talked to the Gemini. Good first step. Thumbs up with that. Should I keep trying to communicate or get the hell out of here? Do you see a timeline of moving forward with this BS? Oh my God, with that Gemini, man. You have gotten yourself into quite the pickle. Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, at Nine of It seems like the Gemini just doesn't give a crap about all of this. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. By the way, let's look at the queue while I take a drink of water there. We are on Lani. We got Tarot Magician. We got Samantha in the queue. And now we got Natural Yogi. Welcome back. And Neve too. All right. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. I think the Gemini doesn't care. I think all of this is funny to him. That's the first thing that I get out of this read. All of this is funny. They're not invested in it. It feels like they're just doing it for fun at this one. Just saying, right? You get the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles just talks about, I'm not in it super seriously. I'm taking it easy. I'm seeing where it goes. I'm not, and that's kind of unfortunate because it feels like that they're leveling BS onto you. They're getting a truck of dirt and they're just dumping it onto you. I don't think that's fair to you, right? Page of Pentacles just said this is something that is a very big issue coming through here. Two of Wands as well. Feels like it's a level of control, a level of power, and a level of narcissism from this particular individual that's causing you more pain than you should have, right? Geetika, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Nine of Swords. You're worrying about this too much. They're not serious. Lighten up on the seriousness. You will end up giving yourself an ulcer over this, right? 10 of Cups says happy home, happy family. Look out for yourself. That's the important thing here. Look out for yourself, right? Don't take things as seriousness. They're not taking it seriously. Make sure that you're content, that you're grounded, that you're happy, that you have what you need, and don't give a lot of your power over to this individual because it feels like that they just sort of enjoy that particular aspect of it, but you know, the way it goes. Anyway, all right, do you see a timeline for moving forward with this BS? Yeah, 4.5 weeks. That's what I see. Immediately, 4.5 weeks. Let's go with the cards, though, and let's look at this. We got the Chariot, the Sun, moving forward in a better way. 3 of Wands, the outcome becomes different. The options become different. In other words, all the rules suddenly change or morph or are a little bit different than what you would expect at the end of the day. The 3 of Wands, all of a sudden, things look different. And I think that's when you take the action. That's when you know, and there's no question at that point whether you should go forward or not, in my opinion. The 5 of Wands says the conflict clears up. There's a bright sunny day ahead. I think there's a lot of excitement because the Sun and the Chariot, it's very obvious and very clear when it's time to move forward and what options that we have. 4.5 weeks is it. There's a timeline and there's sort of the adventure that we're going to get into with that. Speaking of adventures, Tarot Magician wants some messages for the rest of the month. Let's see what kind of exciting things we got going on in there. A little bit of the super duper Linares. I love that one. That is one of my favorites of all time, I got to say. One of those. That'd be kind of fun to make a video comparing categories, like what's the best realistic deck that I have, what's the best options that I have for some of these and what have you. All right, let's go for the rest of the month. Let's go for the baby action, the family. Let's rope around the family here and kind of see where this is going to take us, right? All right, a lot of the concerns that you have go away. A lot of the things that we're really concerned about family-wise, a lot of the things we're concerned about just vanish. It's almost like things get fixed, things get Band-Aid, things get repaired in the timely manner, in the way that we want, and things just look good at the end of the day. And I think that's an encouraging message because everything is going to work out, basically, right? Because you have that 9. There is a level of worry, and we're constantly kind of, concerned. Where's this going to go? What are we going to do, what have you. But it feels like things start moving and progressing in the direction that you want finally. We're moving, we're taking a step, we're taking another step, and this is going the direction that we like. A lot of encouragement, a lot of things go the way that we would want it to go. Temperance card. It feels like that there's some motion involving emotions. It feels like emotions get settled down. We get back to normal. Everything gets back to normal with the family. And I think that is what you have here. Because a 10 says there's a level of concern, level of worry that started here. You don't have to carry it anymore. You can finally release it. Everything's going to be all right. Not going to be a problem. Very encouraging words for that. Now, let's go over to number 2. We got the career. We got the money situation. Let's see how that is going to go. That'll be part 2 there. Because the money, the career, moving forward, seeing where things are going to go at the end of the day. We have got a little bit of a derailment here. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice indeed, especially with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. You're looking at money being not a problem. You're looking at money sort of flowing in, money getting repaired, a lot of things sort of being in the betterment of where you want to go. So we're not really looking, maybe are we looking at just basically a money dump at this point? Maybe. You sort of see that with the King of Pentacles over there, right? Natural Yogi, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we're ending soon, by the way. No more donations. We're wrapping up. Natural Yogi, second reading will be the end over there. All right, let's see. Oh, man, money, not a problem. Hierophant. The level of support that you need comes. The level of support that you need comes I think that's going to be the important aspect here, right? It feels like things just flow the direction that we need. The Hierophant is so important, especially here, Not only do you have the followers, meaning the viewers, meaning the customers, meaning a lot of things that come through there line up in the direction that you want them, but the King of Pentacles, the retired banker, the wealth that comes with that, I think that's going to be very powerful and very good for you. The two separate worlds that you have of businesses all of a sudden get fixed. It becomes one world, one clear motion, one clear direction, and that's kind of refreshing, right? You want that clear direction because a lot of times we do get in that situation where we don't know the direction. Now it's pretty clear. Happy home, happy family emotionally, happy home, happy family as far as the finances go. So good rating in both aspects. Very nice. Not a negative card anywhere in sight. Anywhere in sight. We got Samantha, a little bit of a general. Can we stick with dog decks? Maybe. We can do the dog days of spring over here. By the way, it's going to be like 27 degrees tonight, which is really freaking cold. I'm like 27 in Texas? Maybe in Michigan, but in Texas? So yeah, going to be kind of cold tonight. All right, you got the Three of Pentacles, Star, and the Six of Swords. A general reading for Friday. Skip it. Skip it. Can you skip it? The Star says you're bigger. Don't micromanage it into one day. Your bigger option basically says, yeah, I'm getting the support that I need. I'm getting the movement that I need. I'm getting the directional that I need here. Three of Pentacles, the work that I've done is pretty good. It works out nicely. I like where things are headed. I really enjoy that, right? Very nice indeed. The Star says things are going the way that we want it. Six of Swords, it says don't be micromanaging it into Friday. Go and get the long run. The long run is sort of where you want to focus. Friday will be all right. It's part of the all-encompassing movement that you need, and I think that's going to be good, right? Good overall. Anyway, Natural Yogi is that. What does Mortal Kombat think of me now? Should I tell him? What are you going to tell him? You can tell us. It's a secret, but it'll be all right. We'll see. By the way, the little Buddha tarot over here, not the big Buddha, not the medium Buddha, the little Buddha. What does MK think of me? Do they like me at all anymore? Or have they just given up? Have they just given up right now? Because I don't know. They may have just given up. Who knows? What do they think? King of Pentacles says they're happy with the situation as is. Happy home, happy family. A lot of learning, a lot of development. They don't really care where it's going to go. They kind of like what's happening now. If you want to expand this, if you want to move into the next thing, they don't want that. They like where we're at now. Don't worry about it. Let's keep it as is. That is what should you tell them? That if you need changes, you should tell them you need changes because you ain't getting it. You ain't getting it. If you need changes, you need to verbalize that. You need to make that clear because you're not getting it. They like how things are there. If you have a friends with benefits, they want to keep it that way. If you have a relationship, they want to keep it that way. This is not something they want to change. They're not even thinking about it, right? Parents arguing, is this going to be resolved or are they going to get in a fist fight over there? I don't know. Let's see if they're going to get in a fist fight or everything's going to be all right over there. Three of Wands. One's thinking about leaving. I'm just kidding. No. The Three of Wands, they're having arguments over something that's useless. I think there's a bigger underlying problem here that needs to be addressed. We have the root cause, as they call it in IT, right? Where something's wrong and you have a symptom, and the symptom is something a little bit bigger so you get to the root cause. Like if you have cancer and I don't know, and you have night sweats or something, you could have a very bad cancer, right? But the night sweats isn't the root cause. cause, it's just a symptom. And I think that's what you have. Yeah, the root cause hasn't been addressed here. They need to address the real reason they're fighting. They can't. They don't want to verbalize it. They don't want to, they don't want to get it out. Knight of Cups says it works out eventually, but they got to get down to the root cause of this entire problem, because right now we're just arguing over symptoms and it's not legitimate. And the last legitimate reading we have tonight, we will be back on Monday. I'm taking Sunday off. I think Sundays and Thursdays is going to be my official days off. So y'all going to have to put up with me, right? Y'all going to have to put up with me with that. Geetika is super stressed. The hell's going on with the work and the career? I think that you're at a standstill with the work and career. I think that you have a lot of things going on with the work and the career. I think you got too much. You're trying to do too much. You're not getting all the much done. I think that we're, again, at a standstill. Let's take a deeper look here. Journey, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Journey is the last one tonight. We have a donation cut off. We will be gone tomorrow. Let's get Journey in the queue there. All right. Yeah. Look at this. Rest from strife. Take a deeper look at what's going on. Take a deeper look at what's going on, because I think this is a level of complexity here that you haven't addressed, that you haven't looked at. You're looking not deep enough. Take a deeper look at what's going on. You're stressed because you're trying to micromanage everything. You're stressed because you're trying to take in too much. You need to take a break here. You need to look at it from a planning perspective. What can I do to improve this, and how can I get the improvement overall? If we need to look at this in a different perspective, that's what I want to do. But I don't want to get stuck in a situation where I'm trying to micromanage everything. I'm trying to conquer everything at once. That's not really going to work out for anybody. The star says come up with a long-term plan and get it done. Get it done. All right? Because, yeah, you are in a situation where you're stressed for no reason. You need to break it down into smaller increments, knock out the things that are possible, go to the next one, and solve your problems. Solve your problems, please. All right? Do it for me. Journey is the last reading of the night. Journey, thank you so much for your donation as well. Appreciate you. We'll move to Florida with Jay, and will it be this month? Oh, movement sounds good. Let's do a little yes, no over here, and let's do a this month. Yes, no, right? Moving to Florida with Jay looks really good. Happy home, happy family with that level of material success. We're going to go with yes. We're going to go. And that's what you kind of want to see sometime, right? I want to get that new sale. I want to get the things going with this. Now, will it be this month? No, it'll be next month. It'll be next month, late next month. And I mean late next month. It's going to be a nail biter kind of late next month, right? Because you are looking at the Hermit. Maybe something I can't do. Big decisions need to be made, as well as money becomes a factor really fast. Will you move? Yes. Again, end of April, nail biter too. If you bleed into May, don't come back here and complain. I told you it was a nail biter, and that's it for me. I will be off Sunday to let my voice rest, and I will be back Monday, though. Monday, we have a big-ass giveaway. I'm going to tell you now. Say, the stream's over, but I'm going to tell you what I'm giving away on Monday. Let me go get it. Y'all going to freak out with this one. Hang on. Let me go get it. Is this still sealed? It could be. It could be indeed. Monday, I'm giving away, and I shit you not, I'm giving away the 78 Tarot Animal. This is from the 78 group, and this is, look at Jesus, look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, look at that. So, I did order an extra one. I don't need this one. I already had it. But yeah, we're giving away, I am giving away the Tarot Animal. Look how thick these are. Man, that's a thick boy right there. My friends, that is a thick buddy. All right. Not only the tarot animal, but the accompanying book that comes with it. This is a full freaking color book. You're getting the full color book. You're getting the full deck. This combo is free. Giving it away Monday. You need to be here. You need to be here. This is one of the bigger giveaways. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a very exciting deck to have, and it is yours. It is yours on Monday. Be here, and we will see you then.